do is just put the body in here and... What the heck happened in here? I was only gone for like 30 seconds and... Wait. Oh crap, Pennywise must have made his mistake and trashed my room! Okay, good, the body's still there. I wonder if I should keep this. You know what? My nephew's birthday is coming up, so you know what? I'll keep this. Wait, what is that? Where did I get these? If Rob is dead, then how do they keep on ending up here? Because the ads, like he's giving me these for a gift, and oh my God, Rob, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you now. Thank you so much. Well, everybody, this is going to be the review to the playrail Thomas, Edward, and Henry. So without further ado, everybody, let's begin. Yes, everybody, your ears are finally listening. We are doing another the M14 reviews. Now, I understand what I said, that I was going to take a little break. But, however, I figured, why not? Now, I will explain the reason why I'm taking a little break. But for right now, let's just go ahead and enjoy about the video that's coming out right now. Now, I've already reviewed Thomas and Edward, but Henry, I not yet did that. So let's go ahead and get on with the backstory. Henry came out in the same year where Edward finally came out. Just a few stories after that. A sad story for Henry. In the story, we were soon introduced by a green engine named Henry, refusing to come out of the tunnel. Okay, that kind of sounded a little bit gay right there. But anyways, he refused to come out because apparently he did not want to get his lovely green paint and rest stops to get ruined. In the end of the story, the Fat Controller said, alright, you know what, Henry, we're just going to leave you here. So therefore, they just bricked him up inside the tunnel. That was one of my favorite episodes ever since. In the next episode of the episode after that, Gordon had burst a safety valve, and Henry was the only big engine to take the express. So therefore, Henry was willing to do it. And came out the tunnel again. So ever since that day, Edward, Gordon, and Henry all became firm friends. In the story of the Flying Kipper, Henry had a crash accident by pulling the first train called the Flying Kipper. He crashed, and then he had to go to the works to get rebuilt. This story was also another one of my favorites, which is one of the reasons why Henry was one of my favorite characters. The reason why he had to get rebuilt was because Henry was a poorly designed engine. He wasn't able to work properly like the other engines. His model was based off of the LNER A1 Pacific and the C1 Pacific. After the rebuild, he was soon rebuilt to be the LMS Black 5 Pacific. And Henry, to this day, is one of the most strongest and the most favorable characters ever to this world. Not anymore because of this crap. Let's see if the toys will at least calm me down. Let's go ahead and start off with our number one favorite engine, Thomas. Now, as I pulled him out of the box, I see that, well, he was exactly what I found him on the internet. He was exactly what he looked like. And he was actually a pretty decent model. Annie and Clarabelle were just like about their Tomy models. Their actual Tomy models. And I thought, they're at least decent, at least. Yeah. But pretty much, that's all I pretty much have for Annie and Clarabelle. So, I guess Annie and Clarabelle were okay characters. Like, they're just like the Tomy models. The only difference is that they're a little bit tad lighter from their original Tomy models. Now let's go ahead and look at Thomas. First off, I just love this. I just love this design about the model. The number one, the color, and the body shape. Yeah, everything about this looks magnificent. It looks just like the Thomas and the Magic Railroad of the model version of Thomas. Well, I guess the only bicker I have is just the face. Well, okay, it's not the face I have a problem with. It's just that, well, what's so special about that face on it anyways? I mean, it doesn't even look like TV series accurate like our number one engine should. I understand in Japan it's very, very different from here in the USA, but I think that the Trackmaster version of Thomas was so much better. So once I get back at the house, I'm gonna go ahead and completely take off the face and replace it with the Thomas face that I got. Just like this. Then put it back on like this. So yeah, I love this Thomas. So let's go ahead and look at Edward. Now, just like what I did to Thomas, once I pulled Edward out of the box, he looked magnificent. I'll just the running boards, like I said about Thomas, it was spectacular. Like this model is just stupendous. I love the details. I love the body shape. It's just wonderful, including the number two. Okay, immediately that two does look a little bit small, but it looks very, very well satisfying, if I should put it. Now these trucks, and just like what I said about Annie and Clarabelle, they do look like the Tomy version, but I'm not gonna complain because I never had these kind of trucks before when I was a kid. I just usually had the regular trucks I had, the one without the faces. Now, the boxcar, I was actually more happy I had that. I was expecting just only one truck, but no. Japan was actually nothing to disappoint. Because that boxcar, well, it looks just like the boxcar from A Close Shade of Duck. So therefore, I give the playrail Thomas and Edward a solid 10 out of 10. So let's go ahead and move those out of the side. And let's go ahead and look at Henry. Once again, once I pulled them out of the box, they looked, well, spectacular. They were just so glossy, so satisfying. The body shape, everything about Henry, it's just magnificent. I just love this. So here's a spin around of the 360 spin about Henry. He runs pretty well. The trucks, once again, they look just like what they do. I'm happy I got these. Once again, what I thought about Edward, I thought there was only going to be like one truck because apparently Edward and Henry are both tender engines, so I figured the tenders would just hog the rolling stock. But no, like I said about Japan, they're nothing to disappoint. They're actually very promising. So just like I gave to Thomas and Edward, I give Henry a solid 10 out of a. So that was my review to the playrail Thomas, Edward, and Henry. In the meantime, guys, I'm gonna be taking a little break for like the series for like a little bit because I got like a lot of things going through my mind. So yeah, and also I gotta get rid of the body. So yeah, I'll see you all next time.